Last year, pop punk fans got the best news of their life. They got better news than if they heard that Santa Claus was real, that he was coming to town, and he was bringing all your favorite records with him, okay? That is the kind of news we got last year if you're a pop punk truist, okay? When we heard that Blink 182 is making a return with the original lineup, okay? Well, not the original lineup, but Mark and Tom are back together, and that's pretty cool. So they had this promotional video, right? It was all like, Blink 182 is coming, and it was pretty funny. It was a pretty good time, and that led to the single Edging, and it was really cool to see these guys back together making music. Was it the best song in the world? Of course not. Did it change any hearts or any minds? Of course not. But it was fun, and it was a cool little bop to see these guys just being Blink 182 again. And you know, it was a little bit sentimental because Mark was coming back from cancer treatment. It was all very wholesome, you know? And then they announced a tour, and then Ticketmaster did the Ticketmaster thing where they gouged the crap out of these prices, and people paid for them because people were that excited to see Blink 182. But on top of all of that, they also said that there's gonna be a new record. So this year is the year that we're expecting that record. Now, a couple months ago, I made a video about, like, can these guys coexist in the same band together? They're not the same dudes that they were back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s. These are drastically different individuals, and you got Travis Kardashian out there with his junior necklaces and pave diamonds. I don't know if these guys can exist in the same world. So I put that question out in the world. Are these guys going to be able to tour together? Are these guys going to be able to write and record a record together? Well, let's tune in and let's find out. And I'm happy to say that today I have some updates. Not conclusive evidence and definitely not the end of the story, but a few more nuggets, a few more breadcrumbs that add to this pile. Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here, and before we get going, how's about you like, comment, and subscribe? It really helps out the channel, and we're growing around here, and it's pretty cool. Okay, for this particular rabbit hole, we don't need to go any further than Instagram over here. So we pull up the Blink 182 official Instagram page, and we're like, okay, not a lot of posts going on here since the announcement of everything, but if we look here at this, it looks like Tom is in a studio type environment. I think this is his home studio. He's got a bunch of the same guitars around, which I think are his custom guitars, so why not have them in every color? That's cool. And not even every color, he has two whites of the same guitar. What's the point of that? Maybe there's different tunings? This is Blink 182. There's not different tunings. What am I talking about? That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. But anyway, this was about 7 weeks ago, okay? 7 weeks since we've got like studio footage, studio shots of the boys, Blink 182, in doing their thing. I don't know if I can accept this, but if we just hop on over to Hoppus's account over here, we see the two guys together. We got Mark, we got Tom, and they're rocking and rolling. The caption of this thing is, the first time we've rehearsed for live shows since 2004. That's momentous. That's history. That's amazing. But conspicuous by his absence, note there is no Travis Barker. And if you can notice, the drums are in the background. So, you know, that should be like blood in the water for the shark that is Travis Kardashian, but he's not there to do his little rudiments and his like sticks swirls and whirls or whatever. So we just got the two guys rocking out. They look like they're back, happy, making tunes together. Mark's always making some sort of weird like thumbnail face, so I might actually have to use this face in the thumbnail. That's a pretty great thumbnail face. Meanwhile, we got Tom over here just trying to look chill, just trying to look like he's rocking out, you know, pretty cool, pretty awesome stuff. This is the kind of wholesome stuff that makes me think that at least these two can coexist. And this was just shot 1 week ago. But if we go over to Mr. Tom DeLonge's account, way down here. This is the same session that we just looked at here, and this is from Tom DeLonge's perspective. He's giving us his best like spider boy, fuck boy look here, and we got Mark in the back doing a big double peace sign victory thing going on. And the caption here is Blink 182 rehearsals get weird, and there's just so much sexual tension. It's dangerous. So you love to see this kind of banter. You love to see the guys getting hot, steamy, and sexual out there with one another. That's what you want to see with Blink 182. I like the little beanie he's rocking, you know. I got to appreciate the style when, you know, great recognizes great. real sees real. Realize, realize, realize. You know what I'm saying? And so it's another piece of wholesome evidence. Okay, these breadcrumbs are the most delicious breadcrumbs ever. Now, I'm pretty sure that these guys are actually rehearsing these songs. I don't think that they have Travis here though, because I think, yeah, it would get a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit weird, because Travis watching these guys just make out in a corner would be a little bit strange. But he should be there to practice with his band. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Stop me when I'm lying. Travis Barker should be there to play with his band. So that was 6 days ago, and this guy is the guy that posts in Blink-182. He's all about the posting, okay? And here we got another post from him with a guitar. Oh, this is a beautiful guitar. TSOL, Fugazi, UK subs. You got the Gorilla Biscuit sticker. You got the Bad Religion sticker. That's amazing. That is some punk representation on that old guitar. I loves to see it. This was posted 6 hours ago from the time of recording this video. And the caption is just, rehearsals, ... Blink-182. So I don't know if he's losing spice. I don't know if he's losing that vigor in his loins to be out there sexual with Mark Hoppus. Maybe things got a little bit too weird. I'm not sure. But in this picture, conspicuous by their absence, is Mark and Travis. Where are the boys at? I need to see one photographic piece of evidence with all three of them together enjoying each other's company in order to feel like these guys are going to be safe out there on the road with one another, okay? But it is cool to see Mark and Tom doing the Mark and Tom thing. We haven't checked out Travis Barker's account yet. Now, judging by all these other accounts, you know, we got the studio picture, we got the together picture, we got the Spider-Man fuckboy picture, we got the selfie, I guess, or whatever. What would be going on Travis's account? Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to guess, okay? What is going on Travis's Instagram account? Is he also celebrating the rehearsals? Is he also celebrating the upcoming album? Is he taking pictures with the boys? Is he making fuckboy, spider-boy faces? I'm not sure about any of that, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's all find out together as we go over to Travis Barker's Instagram account as it loads up here, and nothing, absolutely nothing. There is not one piece of evidence that he's out there with Blink-182. Okay, sure, you got him doing some drumming over here, but that's just Travis Barker in his natural environment doing the drumming thing. I don't think that that's him with the band. Here he is with a snare in front of his kick drum over here. I don't know what's going on here, Travis. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, no. Would you take a look at this guy right here with the caption, Tank Boy? He's got the flappy hat going on. He's got the big, like, rectangular glasses in front of his wall of snare drums with not a Junya in sight. Look at that neck. That neck is Junya-less. No shirt, just looking off into the distance. What a pose. You look cool, Travis. Yeah, isn't that wild that this guy's like 50 some odd years old? Isn't this guy still so hot and so badass? Look at all the clout and money this guy has. He oozes machismo. This guy is charisma, for Christ's sake. That's what he wants you to be saying. Meanwhile, I'm over here being like, Travis, you are now officially my enemy. I need to see you out there with the boys. I need to see those songs being practiced, being rehearsed, and more importantly, being enjoyed, okay? But I'm not seeing any of that from your sorry ass. You're too busy sticking your literal head up your literal wife's literal butt over here. What are you doing? And before you get all like riled up and you say, hey, what about this picture down here? Yes, this was the initial picture that sparked the whole thing that I made the other video about. We already knew about this picture, and it was kind of cool to see them together, but he's got the middle fingers up, okay? You see how he's throwing those birds? You gotta show up more than one time, okay? More than once. I will give him a little credit. Back there was a little bit of fire in his loins, enough at least to share this on his account. But since then, nothing. I don't think that this guy gives a hoot, because here they are rehearsing for the road for the first time in 14 years, and everyone else gave a shit. Everyone else wanted to post about it. Everybody else thought it was cool, but you know who thought it wasn't cool? Travis Barker. He wanted nothing to do with it. Let's check out his stories to see if he's out there rehearsing with the boys. No, there was just one story of another guy drumming, not him drumming with his band. Okay, Travis, you suck, man. Travis Kardashian is the worst Kardashian. He's the worst drummer. He's officially my enemy. I have it out for him unless he proves me wrong, unless he goes out there with the Blink-182 boys and makes some of the best jams, makes some of the best memories, and cares about it with all of his body parts. That's brain, heart, and loins. Okay, so in summation, I'm nervous, okay? I don't think that these three guys can coexist. I think that they've made a tragic mistake by thinking that they could. So what I do think that they should do, because of course, I'm gonna provide options, okay? I'm not gonna come out here and criticize and throw shade and hate and talk all sorts of crap and not have a solution and not have a suggestion of my own. Who do you think I am? The suggestion of my own is kick out Travis Barker and bring back somebody that cares. If you want Scott back, that's cool, but you fired him. So you have experience firing drummers. Utilize that. Fire Travis and replace him with literally anyone else. But who cares about what I think? Audience, what do you think is going to happen with Blink-182? Are they safe? Are they going to be out there on the road making memories and making jams? Or are they going to be at each other's throats? Let me know down in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe before you bounce on out of here. Ring the bell if you're cool as hell, and until my next upload, you can watch another upload.